What's up, guys? Adam with Whisker Fisherman TV. I'm just putting out a pretty short video today, and that's just going to be about boot carry. More importantly, boot carry that you can just throw on your boots and forget about. Which anytime it's a EDC option, that is something I look for. I've been wearing this stuff for a while. I don't know that I ever have it until I need it, or if I need it. But it's a great way to kind of throw a last ditch couple of items there. Again, this is more for really when you're kind of in it. This isn't stuff that I just grab to use like I would the stuff in my pockets, but I do have it. And again, these are so just easy little projects. You can do them in a couple of minutes. And it is always kind of fun to think about, different ways to sneak gear into your EDC. At least it is for me. So I'll start with saying number one and the easiest, and this is one that I think everybody should do, whether you're wearing boots or sneakers, whatever, is just take some 550 cord and run that as your boot laces. Super easy. Takes a couple of minutes. Doesn't require a lot of material, and you've always got some 550 cord with you on top of whatever else you may carry, a hank in your pocket, or a paracord bracelet, that stuff. But as a last ditch little item, it's there, and they do hold up. I've had plenty of boot laces break just from tightening them down a little too hard over time. That has not been the case at all with the 550 cord. And if you're thinking, well, how am I supposed to keep my boots on my feet? You'll just gut it. Take out your 7 strands. It's 7, right? Yeah, you'll take out your interior strands, guys, and then you can just run the outside of the cord back through your laces. Number 2, and I'm doing this actually in order of how I put them on my boots, is a small ferrocerium rod. Again, I don't ever know I have it. It would probably be better if I put this higher up, because for me to get to this I do have to unlace my boots, but again, it's there. I've always got another extra ferrocerium rod to add some redundancy to my carry. And it's fairly discreet. That's the only one out of these items that people can actually see while I'm walking around, because my blue jeans drape over my boots a little bit. And I don't think anyone has ever noticed it. If they have, they've never said anything to me. And I do wear these boots every day, pretty much, unless I'm just lazing around the house. Again, these are pretty inexpensive, and it's just they really lend themselves well to this form of carry because they are made for a paracord bracelet. So the holes are just about perfect size for a piece of paracord to slip through. My other boot, I keep a striker. I'm tempted to use a small hacksaw blade or a piece of a hacksaw blade for this to add a little bit more redundancy, give me a little something extra, but at the same time I don't know that I want that sharp edge, constantly working on that 550 cord. Again, no one has ever noticed this. By once I tighten my laces down, it stays up pretty much above my pant line. Not that there's anything wrong with people seeing it. If anything, it might open a conversation up, but again, it's just something to go with your ferrocerium rod. So you've got the whole little setup there. You don't have to rely on your knife if you want to strike it. It doesn't weigh anything. This is the one that I put on the most recently, which I actually did this about a week ago because I was thinking about this video, which is one thing that is always great about these videos, whether you're making them or watching them, is they do get you to think about something that you can put your own little spin on it. It's just duct tape wrapped around a straw. You know, I've probably got 6 feet there. What I like about that, almost as much as I like about just wrapping it around a credit card, is that I can get to this and I can work the duct tape off without having to unlace this, but by keeping it up high, you know, I only have to undo one little couple inches of lace there to get to it. So that's 3. Those are the 3 that I wear every day. Again, they're all pretty inexpensive. This is one of those great little 5-10 minute projects. You know, you have an evening and you just want to do something to make yourself just a little bit more prepared. You know, this is a great way to do it. Something I was playing around with was a small fishing kit. I'm not saying that's a bad idea, guys. I just didn't like this, and one of the things I didn't like is that looks remarkably like a package of drugs. And while I can't, if I would for some reason be searched, whether it be going into a courthouse or whatever, the striker might get me into a little bit of, you know, what are you doing, man, type of situation. Duct tape and the ferro rod, it would not even set off a metal detector if that would be the case. But again, this, if they saw this, they would have to unpackage the whole thing, and I just didn't want to keep it on there. But that is another option. A little compass could be a pretty good addition to this. That's something I was really thinking about, because I have the little button compasses. You know, I just keep a few of those around just for little projects like this. The reason I didn't go with that is because if I'm in a situation where I need a compass in my boots, I've probably already been going through some pretty rough terrain, and I can't imagine a compass is gonna make it through even a couple of days at work. I think would probably be a problem. So I decided not to go with that. It might work for you. Again, guys, like net carry, just any old little piece of gear that you don't necessarily use every day, but you would like to have on your person every day, whether it's something like a handcuff key that I'll probably never use, or it's something like duct tape that I use so much that I already carry it, you know. Again, in my wallet on a card, I keep some in my car. I have a couple of Sharpies and things like that where I wrap a little bit around because it's just such a useful little item. Anyway, that's my EDC in my boots, which is probably going to be the title of this video. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single view, guys, and I will see you soon with another video.